Hi, this is Badu from Brookdale Toyota. Today I have with you the brand new 2020 Toyota Corolla Hybrid. A brand new vehicle to us, a lot of new content, but it's going to follow the same principles that Toyota's been using in our hybrids for a very long time. As you may know, Toyota started putting hybrids together for the mass market in '96. They came to this in 2000. So this is not a new process to us. Shares a lot of underpinnings with the new Prius, and I think it's just a matter of what styling, if you want a proper trunk or if you want like the hatchback, something that blends in a little bit more with the rest of the sedans out there in terms of the general shape. But this particular one here, a lot of safety features. We'll just get right into it. Toyota Safety Sense 2.0. Toyota uses a radar and a camera that are able to gauge the distance between me and the vehicle in front of me, warn me if I'm getting too close, and even slam on the brakes to lessen the impact or hopefully avoid an accident. It warns me when I'm drifting out of my lane. It makes corrections to keep me in my lane. And this particular car has lane tracing that actively keeps me in my lane and following the curve on the road. So a lot of extra help as I'm driving. Now, a couple of things that Toyota does in here that not a lot of manufacturers, if any, do. It has the ability to detect pedestrians, warn me, and even apply the brakes in daylight and in low light. And during the daytime, it can also pick up cyclists. So in Minnesota, here's kind of a nice feature to have in the summer. Your car will warn you when it sees them. And then if I'm getting too close, again, it can slam on the brakes, try to avoid an accident. So a lot of safety features. Mechanically, we use the same 1.8 and CVT combination that we have in the Prius. Tried and true. Hundreds of thousands of miles being put on those vehicles, and beautiful styling here. Full LED headlights, daytime running lights, tail lights, the whole package. And this is one model that is available in. It's an LE hybrid, gives me 15-inch alloy wheels, and all the stability control, traction control features that I'm used to are all standard here. And again, like I was saying, if you are interested in something that's a little bit more conventional, it does have the push button start. It has a great amount of space, soft touch surfaces throughout, and the front seats are very, very supportive. And very good amount of space also for your passengers in the back. With the front seats all the way back, you're going to be able to get adults in here and not have their knees pushing up against your seat. This particular one has the gray interior, a couple of different options we can show you there. Coming around the back, like I said, LED tail lights all throughout. So it really is very bright so that people can see you very well at night, but I just love the look of it. Now, it's a hybrid. It has a battery pack, but it's nowhere to be found. So we have a huge trunk because that battery pack is actually sitting almost directly above the rear axle. Helps it actually give you a little better drive on this vehicle. So if you weren't necessarily looking for a Prius and you wanted a sedan, this is definitely the one to look at. I'm going to show you now a few more things on the interior and show you what Toyota's done there as well. Now the interior on this is actually very, very comfortable. A lot of headroom, and like I said, these seats are very supportive. I have all these side bolsters to really keep you in place. But Toyota packed a lot of content in here on this LE hybrid. Starting from the top, here we have our typical light controls, whether they open with the doors or not. And in here we have our Safety Connect access. And Safety Connect allows me to talk to somebody at Toyota. Should an airbag deploy, they'll come on the line and make sure that I don't need help or send help as needed. It also has a vehicle locator, so should the vehicle ever get stolen, it would actually let the police know where it is. So a lot of features tied in there. And you have some free and if you want to keep it after the free time, you could actually just sign up for it very, very easily. Now take a look at this dash here. I like this. It's upright, very easy to see, very easy to read, a lot of information right on here. Some hard buttons on the sides, but also a touchscreen on here, very easy to access for my radio, for seeing what the car is doing, how much battery and so on is being used. Right below it, we have our vents, and these all come with a automatic climate control. So this is particularly neat because they allow you to shut off the rear. If nobody's sitting back there, no need to heat or cool it, or we can engage it as needed. And very easy to use, as you can see. I like the display is very, very easy to read even in direct sunlight. Right below it, we have our shifter. This particular one is a CVT, but ahead of it, we have our drive mode selector. So I can go from eco to normal to power modes. And then there's an EV mode that tries to get the gas engine out of it completely. Now, EV mode gives me just maybe a few miles that I can run without having the gas engine engage based on load. So depending on how many people or what type of roads I'm driving, it will affect that. Now take a look here on the steering wheel. It really feels very high tech. So this dash is just a massive display, a lot of information on here, and all controlled at the fingertips here. So I can use this to change between multiple different screens, find the type of information that I want to see, and maybe just stay on my electronic aids. Now this particular vehicle has even the capability of reading road signs and displaying that information here. So my speed limit signs, stop signs, yield signs, and so on can be displayed. Up to 4 signs can be displayed on here. The steering wheel has the typical controls for cruise control, for radio, AM, FM, and headlights, all very, very easy to get to. And on the bottom left there, we're gonna get our gas tank and the automatic headlights. Now that's a feature that I didn't realize I was gonna like as much, but it allows me to keep on high beams. And if it detects any vehicles in front of me that I'm catching up to or that are coming at me, it will shut off the high beams and then allow the regular headlights to take over. So a lot of safety features, a lot of tech packed in these cars. Gives you 52 miles per gallon in a very well proven package. We use the same engine transmission that we have in the Prius. Like I said, we've been getting 200,000, 300,000, 400,000 miles out of that setup. If you are looking for a hybrid, want something a little bit more mainstream, please come take a look at this new Toyota Corolla. I'm Badu from Brookdale Toyota. We'd love to see you here.